In this video, I will show you how to get all 5 map fragments from Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, when you touch Miquella's arm, you should get teleported to a cave, and right outside the cave is the first site of grace. It's called Gravesite Plain Grace, and the first map fragment is directly northeast of there. So the first map fragment is complete, and this is what it looks like on the map. Now for the second map fragment, you need to go to Ensis Moongazing Grounds Grace after you defeat a boss in the Ensis castle. And right outside is your first grace that you can activate. It is called the Highroad Cross Grace. And the map fragment, the second one, is directly down the road. And this is what it looks like with the second map fragment added to the map. Now for the third map fragment, it is right over there in the center, and you need to go to the same Highroad Cross Grace, but then this time you want to go east to a lake. From the lake, if you turn north, there should be a cave. Just enter it and follow the cave until you exit. Just keep going, and eventually you will reach this area, and there should be another grace nearby. It is called the Ancient Ruins Base Grace. Now make sure you have a marker on the map fragment and just follow the blue line in the background. And you want to avoid 2 of these golems. So what I did was I zigzag back and forth, and that should allow you to avoid the arrow of the great bow. And the map fragment is close by. The third map fragment is complete, and this is what it looks like when added to the map. Okay, now for the fourth one, we need to go to Castle Front Grace, and from here you want to take this path. Go down this valley and keep going down. Now you should see some poisonous pools here. You want to go down in this area. Keep heading down, and you should see a cave down here. Enter the cave, and you might want to do some torrent jumping. And the first grace inside the cave is called Ellac River Cave Grace. Now you want to continue down the cave. Now here you need to do some double jumps with the torrent. When you reach the bottom, there should be a grace, and it is called the Ellac River Downstream Grace. Now you want to exit the cave and keep to the right. You want to slowly go down so that you do not fall to your death. Now what you want to do here is you want to keep to the right, and when you pop out you should see a furnace golem. You want to avoid the furnace golem, keep going straight on the right side, head towards that mountain in the background. And when you reach the end of it, you want to turn right. Now you want to keep the cliff to your left and keep going, and eventually you will enter a blue field. And there should be a grace here, and it is called the Cerulean Coast Grace. Now you just want to keep going straight, and you should have your fourth map fragment. There is a dragon here you want to avoid. And the fourth map fragment is complete. And this is what it looks like when it's added to the map. Now we have one last piece, and we need to go to Main Gate Plaza Grace. From here, turn right and exit this door, and then go up. Now you want to turn right here and go down a ladder on the left side. Now be careful, you want to hug the walls and then enter this hole and then go down. And down here is a painting you can get, and there is a fake wall here. You just want to strike it and you can go through and continue. Now down here is a coffin you use to teleport to the next area. At the end of the teleport, you should be at Castle Watering Hole Grace. Next, you want to follow this path. Go straight. Avoid the golem to the right. Keep to the left of this cliff area. And there should be a grace right here. It is called Recluses River Upstream Grace. Now you want to continue down the path, and you need to do some double jumps. Navigate to the right side here and keep going. From here you want to go down and there is a grace. The Recluses River Downstream Grace. Now you want to go down the protruding structures here. And then go on the left side. And there should be a place you can go down. Now from here you want to head towards the water. And there should be another place where you have protruding structures you can go down again. Okay, now if you hug the wall on the left side, you should enter a dungeon. It is called the Darklight Catacombs. Now you need to clear this dungeon and fight a boss at the end to get through to the next area. The boss is called Jori, Elder Inquisitor, and I have a link in the video description if you need help clearing the dungeon and getting past the boss. Okay, the next grace is Forsaken Graveyard Grace after you have beaten the boss. Map Fragment is directly south. Now you just need to keep going south and you should get the 5th Map Fragment. Now you should just keep going south. And the next grace is called Woodland Trail Grace. Keep going south. You cannot ride a torrent here, so do some walking. Mark the map fragment location. You just need to follow in a direct straight line, and the map fragment should be right here. And there is a grace nearby. It's called Church Ruins Grace. Okay, that's all 5 map fragments. Please give video a like. Please subscribe. And we'll see you next time.